everybody, I'm Alma Schneider and welcome to Dishin in Montclair for Patch.com. Today I have a special guest, Miss Nadine Reed, who's going to show us how breakfast doesn't need to be just for breakfast anymore. We're going to make some delicious treats that you can have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner and sneak some special foods in there that your kids really need to eat but might not want to eat. So stay tuned and see what we have coming your way. Okay, so I'm here with my friend Nadine, and Nadine, you're going to be showing us how to make some healthy and tasty pancakes today that I dare say we can make for dinner too, for breakfast for dinner night, right?
Anytime.
So,
and waffles.
And waffles, great. So can you just tell us a little bit about why you make this recipe?
Sure. My son will not eat fruits or vegetables besides ketchup and french fries. And so I was desperate to find ways to include them in his diet. And so I invented banana pancakes or waffles and apple cinnamon pancakes or waffles. Very simple. Just basically mash it, and for the bananas and for the apples, grate it so that he doesn't know they're there.
That's smart because it gets into tiny little particles that he probably can't even detect.
Which otherwise it wouldn't work if he could. Yes.
Oh, great. So it's a texture thing. And a lot of people have texture issues with their kids when they're eating fruits and vegetables that we're trying to get into them. Well, something that I do that I'm going to show you a little bit later on is putting it in a nice airtight receptacle that you can use for the rest of the week. The batter, make extra batter, and just pour it in.
That's a great idea.
All right, great. All right, well, can we get started? You'll show us how to do this?
Sure.
Great, thanks.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you doing there?
I'm measuring 3/4 cup of a healthy pancake mix.
Okay.
So first I mash the banana in the bowl so I don't have to get a separate bowl dirty to mash the banana. So now you add 1/2 cup of milk, and you can actually use soy milk. I don't know if people know that. We are lactose intolerant, so that works fine.
Great. What about almond milk or other nut milks?
I have never tried that.
I'll bet they work.
And then you add 1 preferably certified humane egg.
I never heard of that. Is that really a certification?
There is a place I checked. I found the website.
And what does it mean? How do they...
They actually go to the place and certify that the chickens have as decent as possible.
Do they get massages throughout the day and their claws painted?
I don't think the chickens like that, but if they did, they probably would.
May I?
Please.
Now, I always tell people who are novice chefs to not pour over their bowl because they might spill it and then you don't know how much is in there, but I think that we're a good, stable team. I don't know, your hand is shaking a little bit. All right, let's... Oh, don't shake.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay. Just one?
Okay, yes, just one.
Okay, so after the oil is in, we're just mixing it up until most of the lumps are in. She's very impressive.
Lots of practice.
Wow.
And kids love this.
They do.
My son loves it, which is the most important thing. Taste. I never measure. I just kind of actually go by smell. I like it to smell.
Looks like about a 1/4 teaspoon, maybe. Fat there.
I use a little bit of butter. I just think it tastes better for cooking.
So you put it on the hot skillet.
Yes, and you also make sure it's not too hot because they will burn and not cook in the middle. And for measuring, I think a soup ladle works very well to get the right amount. So and the waffle iron, and of course it depends on what size you have, but that can take more batter.
That goes probably for about 4 minutes, right? That's typically
Actually, I don't know, but technically you're supposed to wait until the steam that's coming out slows down quite a bit. And for pancakes, they're ready to be turned when you start to see some bubbles coming up through the pancake.
You can always flip it back over again. Also,
That's
it's
pretty
not
good.
done. Oh, that's perfect.
The other thing I usually do on weekends is while I'm cooking, I buy, again, the convenience, I buy the frozen bacon that comes in slices and pop it into the microwave while I'm cooking the pancakes, and everybody starts coming down fast.
Oh, because they can smell it. Yeah, you can smell it. Did you see our video with Warren Zanes? How he tripled the bacon in his... yeah, bacon seems to be a common theme on Dishin in Montclair. Okay, so this is just something I want to show you. This is a Pampered Chef glass. It's both a mixing bowl and a storage receptacle, and you can just take your pancake batter if you have too much, or intentionally make a lot of it. Pour it in here, and then it has an airtight cover. You can keep it in the fridge, and you can then make pancakes whenever you want. If you're going to be busy after school or after work, make the pancakes the day before and store it in here, and then all you have to do is pour it onto your hot griddle and you're done. So this is from the Pampered Chef, and you can buy it with the gift certificate. You're going to win because you're going to immediately comment and guess the answer to the quiz question today to get your big winnings. Okay, well that's it for Dishin in Montclair. These waffles and pancakes are delicious. Look how great they turned out. You can put anything you want on them, obviously. It's to your liking. You can serve them with vegetables and do whatever you need to do for dinner. And I just want to thank you, Nadine, for
My pleasure.
for sharing your special recipe with us. And stay tuned for the next edition of Dishin in Montclair when you find out who our next celebrity home chef is. Bye-bye. Thanks for filming us, Catherine.
My pleasure.